Senator Natasha was on Arise television earlier today, and on the interview, she expressed the fact that Akpabio has been doing all of these things to her, dehumanizing her and defaming her because she refused his sexual advances. Right now, we are getting to hear from Akpabio himself reacting to the allegations. Before we delve right into the details of the news, to hear what Akpabio has to say. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a massive thumbs up. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below. The media consultant to the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, Kenny Okoye, has described the allegations of sexual harassment leveled against his principal by Senator Natasha'S as tissues of lies. Newsroom Nigeria earlier reports that Natasha, during an interview on Arise TV on Friday, February 28, 2025, disclosed that Akpabio made several inappropriate advances towards her during a visit to his residence in Okoye. Recounting the incident on Friday, the Kogi Central Senator claimed that the encounter occurred in December, just a day before their respective birthdays. She further alleged that her trouble in the Senate began after she rejected sexual advances from Akpabio. However, in a chat with Punch, Okoye stated that Kogi lawmaker is angry and made the allegations because she was removed as the chairman of a Senate committee on local content. All that Senator Natasha said are all tissues of lies. She's just angry because she was removed as the chairman of a Senate committee on local content. The Senate president responds, "We will make an official statement soon," he said. What are your thoughts about this? Who are you believing? Are you on the side of Akpabio or you are supporting Natasha? I would not say that this did not happen because this is not the first woman. Natasha is not the first woman accusing Akpabio of making sexual advances towards her. You guys remember the woman from NDDC who claimed that she slapped Akpabio when he made sexual advances towards her, that, when they would have meetings, instead of Akpabio to, invite her to, a formal environment for them to meet and have a meeting, he would be mentioning hotel. Let's have the meeting in hotel. Let's do this. Instead of actually having a formal meeting with her. I don't know. This just goes to show that the kind of person that Akpabio is. If this is not the first time that Akpabio is not the only man in the Senate, he's not the only man that is a politician in the country. If about 2 women are pointing fingers at Akpabio, accusing him of such, I think that there's an element of truth there. And like I said, Akpabio is not the only man, he's not the only male who is a politician in the country. Why must he be you all the time? If you did not do it, people would not point accusing fingers at you. They would not accuse you of doing it if you have never done it before. Why didn't they mention someone else? Why didn't she point accusing finger at someone else? Why did she point at you? I think that, there's truth in what Natasha'S said. But let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Peter Ogini says, "Everyone knows that your principal will not accept the truth as presented because of its impact on his morality. The very reason he should not be alone in discussion with the women senators in the office, but to get other companies in the room. What you try to do now is how to manage the damage caused by your principal. My advice is not to use your position for selfish reasons or to intimidate, etc. The day of judgment is always there, and it will be your word against the complainant." Justin says, "What if Senator Natasha was the one sexually harassing the Senate president? Can that be? Well, okay. I felt she was trying to get pity from Nigerians. For God's sake, His Excellency the Senate President is a man of integrity, and by the order of high ranking, she should have respected him and later poured out her grievances." How do you know he's a respective man? Do you know him? Are you close to him? Ibrahim Sulaiman says, let Akpabio appear before on national television and debunk what she has accused him of. Why must you speak for him? Exactly. Even when she was saying it, she said that, he can come out to debunk it, but, this is what actually happened. She did not only say what happened, she stated dates. She mentioned dates, December 8th, I think. So day. She must have been very sure of it, to have mentioned that day. She even said it was before her own birthday and Akpabio's birthday as well. Ogezi Perry says, you don't need to reply to this woman. Unsubstantiated allegations. She's a Weibo in a Chinese tea room. She has no credibility even before her husband. How do you know she has no credibility before her husband? Agbo Michael says, then why was she removed? Isn't because she refused his sexual advances? Ondobisi says, why was she removed? The truth is coming out gradually. Why was she removed? Because she turned him down? Is it by force to have an affair with him? After all, she is in a relationship. She's married, in fact. Udo King says, if there is a closed-door meeting, this Natalie will expose it. She's not mature to be in the Senate. Because she exposed what he has done, it means she's not mature. Hear what this person is saying. Birds of the same feather. Monica Lewinsky was he did it while Natalia, oh gosh, English. Please, let's move on to the next one. Oliland says, why was she removed in the first instance? Supposing Akpabio himself is removed, would he be happy? Emmanuel says, the story has it that the advances took place in Akpabio's residence during a visit in December. Is it that Mrs. Onoma, Akpabio, his wife, wasn't at home? This allegation sounds too good to be true. She even mentioned that her husband was walking behind them, so you would know that it seemed like he has no regard for anybody. Because how could you, even if you wanted to make such advances, how could you do it in the presence of her husband, but stylishly? Was doing it, you can tell that he was doing it stylishly, and that is not his first time, because the way she explained it, it seemed to be like it's not his first time of doing such, the sneaky way he did it with her husband, walking behind them. In fact, it's the audacity for me. O'Hare Sam says, what of a first woman that claimed to have slapped him? You have not come out to call that one tissues of lies. We know our politicians, their next of kin is lies. Of course he's going to deny it. What do you people expect him to do? Do you expect him to come out and say, oh, it is true, he actually did it? It's not possible. Another person says, someone close to this man should advise him to back off. This woman will rubbish him. Exactly, she's ready. She's ready to take the matter to any length that Akpabio is ready. Adibin Akpabio did not, ask the Ethics and Disciplinary Committee to take over the case. She wouldn't have said then anything. I'm very sure of that. If he did not issue her a suspension, if he did not recommend a suspension for her, she wouldn't have said anything. She would have just, gone past the issue. But since he was taking it to that length, she has to also speak for herself. She has to defend herself, which is why she's granting interviews now. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. What do you guys think of all of this? Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Let's also continue this conversation in the comment section below. I will see you all in my next video.